Good morning. Hey, it's early Wednesday morning. I'm out on the dock here and we have some fantastic plants shipping. Let's take a walk through the dock and look at these beautiful plants. First up, we're looking at knockout roses. You know, the growers have done a fantastic job. Here we're looking at some 2-gallon double knockouts. You can see, look at all those buds, guys. Well, we see our 3-gallon winter gem boxwood, and I'll pull one of those off here in a second. But what really caught my eye were the lilacs, and they're almost open here, but this is Syringa Miss Kim. Beautiful plants, just loaded with buds. So here is the 3-gallon Buxus Winter Gem, and what a value on these. The foliage is drooping down just a little bit because the dock water just went off. So they're getting things ready to load today, but you can see here, look at the value on that plant. So here we have an Annabelle type, and you know, Proven Winners has done a great job with this series. Very adaptable plants, Annabelle hydrangeas, to all different soil conditions and weather. And this is a beauty here. So this is Invincible Ruby, which gives you that nice deep red flower to it. Strong stems on this one. And then we also have Invincible Spirit 2, and that one has a catch that $1 for every plant goes to breast cancer research. So these are fantastic plants for the landscape, and you can also play your part in doing some really good things for people with breast cancer research. And here, let's spin down. You know, Spirea is a great summer color plant, and this is Double Play Big Bang here, and look at that plant. I mean, just the foliage color on that is just amazing. We came in, you've seen the 7 gallons, and again, we'll take a closer look as we get through the dock today, but I just wanted to bring attention to these 3-gallon burning bush. I mean, you know, we see these almost every week on the dock, and that's because of the great value. Look at that plant. And then over here we have our euonymus, and you know, that's a nice color plant throughout the entire season. We got a good selection of euonymus. So here again, I'm going to count my favorite rose. This is Miracle on the Hudson, and you can see this beautiful foliage coming out. The new growth is red. Outstanding plants here, lots of buds on them. This one is an award winner that's going to really perform well in the garden. This one is Miracle on the Hudson. So here we have Itea, and this one is Little Henry, and we also have Henry's Garnet. And this one offers a lot of seasonal color. We have them, you know, they're a little late to open up and start to leaf out. The guys sheared them. You can look at the consistency in that crop, just beautiful. And you know, they're going to open up, have some beautiful white flowers. Nice dwarf plant for the garden. And then look at this color. This is Seelix Nishiki, and it's blasted out with that tricolor foliage on it. These are beautiful. Here we have another lilac, and this is Palabiniana Meyer dwarf Koreans. And then look at the buds on those 3-gallon endless summers. Those are gorgeous. Here we have one of the new barberries from Proven Winners. This is mini Saffron, and look at that gorgeous plant. Here we have a perennial that's looking really nice. This is Echinacea Concord Grape. Look at the flower set on those. Here we have more of those double play Spirea, and we have the whole series, and very disease resistant plant, offers a lot of great color. I'm going to spin over here because I want to show you some Echinaceas, and you know, they're going to start to bloom in the gardens, and again, we have a nice selection. They're starting to come up with buds, as you can see, so be sure to get with our sales team and talk about Echinacea. So the color we have here is Dianthus, and this is Paint the Town Fuchsia. And this Proven Winner series just really performs. You know, it just puts out a lot of flower power. The color is awesome. It goes well, as you can see, in the garden, really highlighting the greens. Beautiful plant. This is Dianthus Paint the Town Fuchsia. Now I'm going to spin up there, and you can see these gorgeous 15-gallon Albertas. Man, this is landscape ready size. Here we have a China holly, and believe it or not, these are 3 gallons. The guys are doing some trimming on them. They're breaking out of the trim. Fantastic values in these 3s. We've got a great selection in all sizes, and these are looking great. So here we're looking at Bastesia, and this is Australis, and you know, these are going to open up here real soon. These are gorgeous plants for 19 centimeters, and they establish in the garden and give you that beautiful compact plant with that cobalt blue flower throughout the summer. Check out our selection at Bastesia. And then here we're looking at Leucanthemum, and that, again, that's another summer color plant. This one is a real popular one. This one's Whoops-a-Daisy. Well, here we're Looking at Ramna's Fine Line, and these 3 gallons are just outstanding. I've seen these on the dock too. This is Hydrangea Corsa Folia Ruby Slippers. And you know, I told you they were going to start to set flower, and here it comes. So this one has a red flower, which is really stunning once it starts to open up. It's a little dwarf habit, and it has very interesting bark too for the winter interest. This is an award winner, Ruby Slippers. So, you know, we're going to see these throughout the dock, and this is Syringa, this is Bloomerang Dark Purple, and these are 7-gallon trees. And the whole Bloomerang selection is a repeat blooming lilac. So we have this stunning display of color, and you know, they're going to keep coming back. They slow down just a little bit in the summer with the heat, and then they come back again in the fall. So if you're looking for a lilac that reblooms, check out the Bloomerang Collection from Proven Winners. So this rose is part of a collection of the Oh So Easy series in Proven Winners. And this one is Hot Paprika. And tight compact habit, very hardy plant. Blooms, deadheads itself, performs, and gives you summer color. Check this whole series out. It's very hardy and very carefree. This one's a beauty. This is Hot Paprika. So here's another order of roses, and we'll see these all throughout the dock here. We're looking at the pinks. Look at that flower power, guys. Here's some double red. And then we got another order of these 3-gallon Endless Summers. And I'll just go over here. Look at the flower on these. They're getting ready to bud, so these are definitely when you want to get them in. Another peek at another hydrangea. These are a 2-gallon Bloomstruck. Very popular plant because it has shorter branching internodes, so it's a tight compact plant. A lot of flower buds on it, purple stems, great fall color. This is an all-season color plant. This one's Bloomstruck, 2 gallons. Here's another one we see on the dock often, and this is the Candy Store Phlox. I mean, these are beautiful 19 centimeters. We got a nice collection with colors, and the grower's done a fantastic job with those. Wow, look at these geraniums, man. A lot of color on these. This is Geranium Max Frey. So this is Carex grass, you know, and we've seen those. They cut them back, and they're starting, the heat's really bringing them on. Carex is a very reliable grass, very hardy. This one happens to be Feather Falls, but we have a great collection of Carex. And then the beautiful color here is Hakanaloa, or Japanese forest grass, and this one is Aureola. We have all gold. Again, nice selection here. They're coming up nicely. Good color. This one's another very popular hydrangea. It's a shade plant. You know, some of the other hydrangeas, as you get down here in the Midwest, we can put them out in the sun a little bit, but this one's truly likes the shade. This is Hydrangea Lemon Daddy. And boy, if you've got a little dark corner with some shade that you really want to light up, this is your plant. Look at the color here, guys. You know, I showed you our growing area on the Clematis last week, and they're really starting to come into bloom, and we'll see color on these throughout the season. So this is a great gift. You know, the wrap itself will tell you how to grow it and be successful. These are world-class plants that you could have in your garden. This is the Raymond Evanson series of Clematis. So here, just give you a peek. Grasses are starting to pop up here. We have Miscanthus variegata, and we have 1 gallons, so you can see to the right, and our 3 gallons there. And both crops are coming up, so you can have a couple price points. Beautiful 3-gallon grasses. I pulled one of these off. This is hydrangea. This one happens to be vanilla strawberry. And you know, again, the guys you can see here cut them back. Nice consistency to the crop. And very soon, as we get into the heat, this will be the one that really starts to pop out in those bomb pop, I call them, type flowers, and continue on through the summer. These are beauties. This one has that red and cream colors to it. But again, we have some great selections. Check out those. These are actually our 3-gallon, and these are Green Mountain Boxwood. Again, that lush new growth on them really sets them off. Here we have our crop of 2-gallon My Monet, and this little Wagilla gives another pack of color. It's great on the forefront of your garden because it stays low, tight, compact. Gives this nice color with the variegated foliage, and they're going to start to bloom soon. Check this one out. This is My Monet. You know, we seen these in the dock last week. This is Cicerynchium lucerne, and you can see these flowers are starting to open. They look sensational. See the Buddlejas are starting to open up, and you know, they'll shortly we'll start to see Buddleja come into color. and we'll have a really good collection there. And then these are popping here. These are Deutzia Chardonnay Pearls, and look at that beautiful chartreuse. Those white flowers really accent the plant. Gorgeous color, guys. Be sure to get your Deutzia in, because you know, we had a nice collection here, and they're just now starting to flower. Hostas are all up and looking good. I mean, geez, we have I don't know how many varieties to give you all shapes, sizes, and colors. Be sure to get with our team and get your hosta in, because these are just hardy, very exciting colors, shapes for that shade garden. And again, we do have Buddleja coming in. These are all our proven winner selections here, and they're going to really start to shine in the weeks ahead. So you can see those Seelix Nishikis are really popular on the dock today because of that color. And then here we're looking at our 19 centimeter. This is a very popular geranium. This one is Roseanne. And again, this has won multiple awards. Really comes out nice throughout the summer, and a very reliable hardy plant, Geranium Roseanne. Yellow there we're looking at is Goldmount Spirea. And just pan over here, another Spirea. This one is our 2-gallon Magic Carpet. So we have all sizes, price points, and colors to offer a great selection. Man, these really make a nice summer display, and they look great in the landscape. Check out our Spirea. So here we're looking at 3-gallon Cornus Ivory Halo. And again, this is a nice 3-season plant, because you have this beautiful foliage throughout the summer. You have the red stems throughout the winter, and really dwarf type compact plant. This one also is more resistant to black spot, which is typical with a variegated dogwood. So very nice plants, Ivory Halos. And you'll see a lot of these Echinaceas on the dock, and you can see how they're loaded with buds, starting to come up and looking sensational. So here we have an Allium. This one is Millennium, and we also have Medusa. And these are great plants. They offer nice foliage, and then the flower comes up are blue orbs, which are very popular. And we're going to spin over here a couple more Leucanthemum. This one is Banana Cream, so this one offers that yellow flower, which is very unique to daisies or Leucanthemums. And then this one is a favorite here. We have Leucanthemum Becky. Gets a little taller. It's a great back of the perennial garden. It's kind of mid, I would say. So you could put both of these, Banana Cream in the front, Leucanthemum Becky in the back, and have some nice nice summer color. Here we have Iris Caesar's brother, and this is a nice texture plant. So the textures really add interest to your perennial garden. And as we zoom in here, it's kind of hard to see because of the foliage. You know, they're going to start to color up here and show some color as far as flower. So be sure to check out the iris. We have also some very nice variegated iris, would add some color throughout the season. This one happens to be Caesar's brother. So here we're looking at sedums. You know, sedum is a very drought tolerant plant, carefree, adds a lot of interest here. We got a vast selection that would give you a lot of foliage color. You know, you can put these in a container, you can put them on the patio, you can enjoy them in your garden. So be sure to check out our sedum collection. And the big plants in the back, well, those are astilbes. I mean, these are just sensational plants. I'll pull one of these out here in a second and show you. Man, look at that. That's a 19 centimeter astilbe. Beautiful big plants. They're starting to bloom. Great selection of colors, so be sure to check those out. And so this is Blooming Easy, which is a new collection. And they have these Potentillas. And Potentilla offers a lot of summer color. These are nice, tight, compact plants. And this one happens to be Bellissima. So there's some really nice, unusual orange hues in these. This is a hot new one. This is Potentilla by Blooming Easy. Well, I'm showing you ferns because the growers are doing a fantastic job on ferns. These are 19 centimeters, guys. And, you know, we have some great pricing on these to get them out. Because they're just so nice and big that we want to see them out in the gardens. So be sure to get with our sales team on that. But man, what a value on these. Look at that 19 centimeter fern. This one happens to be Brantford Beauty. Leucanthemum's hot because they're budded, they're starting to come up. Here we're looking at a grass. This is Miscanthus gracilis, 3 gallons. So I need to pull one of these off. Again, Deutzia is very popular because it's a tight, short plant that offers a lot of color in the early spring. These are great in containers, guys. They fill out a real nice container pot. And you can see this one is Cherry Blossom, which is part of the Yuki series. Exceptional plants, a lot of nice color. buds are starting to pop on these. I'm just looking at Hemorrhalis, and again, that's a summer color plant. And you'll see a lot of these in many garden centers because they're reliable color, very hardy, easy to maintain, and we have a great selection of colors. And you'll notice on these, look at the divisions. So, you know, a lot of people offer maybe smaller plants. These are huge, guys. Look at that plant. These are instant effect Hemorrhalis. Color here on those 7-gallon mop cypress. Look how nice and full they are. And again, more ferns. Look at these. These are Ostrich Ferns. Gorgeous, 19 centimeters. So I pulled one of these off to the side to show you these 7-gallon Hicks Hytaxis. Look at that gorgeous plant. Nice value on these. Again, if you're doing landscaping, this is instant effect. Well, you think we got color on the dock here? I mean, again, Spirea. This rose here is at last, which gives you that gorgeous peachy color. Something new with fragrance. And then we have the Physocarpus. This one is Summer Wine. We have the new one, Summer Wine Black, Festuvious Gold. Again, very reliable as far as foliage, color, and flower. Now the daylily, you know, again, if you're looking to landscape, this is Stella d'Oro. We have Pardon Me, and many, many others. But this is a 1 gallon or 19 centimeter, actually 19 centimeter, which is a true gallon. Look at that plant. Buddleja, Blue Fescue, Hemorrhalis, Wagilla. This one happens to be Spilled Wine. And then we have Gaillardia. We have some gorgeous Globe Arborvitae. And look at the Buddleja. Hydrangeas are starting to come in. We have all sizes from 8-inch to 3s. And beautiful ferns. Let's take a look at some of these other perennials. So again, Salvia is coming up. We have great looking Salvia right now. And these are the Lilies, and this is the Tiny series. Good collection. Look at the bud set on those. Almost every one of those stems has 5 to 7 flowers on it. That's going to be a showstopper. And then we'll spin over here. I'm looking at Coreopsis, another summer color plant. This is one of my favorites. This is Big Bang Daybreak. And you know, this is cool because it gives you the summer color and it goes right into falls with those hues of orange. Again, be sure to get with our team. We got some great looking perennials for you. Another double play Spirea. This happens to be Doozy, which gives you sort of that reddish magenta color. And we'll come over here. We're looking at Crocosmia. And so this one has that nice spiky foliage, pops up in that either crimson, red, or orange flower. And then we'll spin back here again. Look at all those hostas really putting on a show. Drift roses, beautiful, beautiful color on the dock today. Here I pulled one of those 7-gallon mop cypress out, and you can see the value on that. Oh wow, those are nice. Then we're looking at roses in bud and bloom, and I'll spin in there to show you that we got color coming up right behind it with a lot of budded plants. Another Carex we're looking at there, that's Ice Dance, and you know, and I enjoy that one in my yard. Again, very reliable. Comes up every year, easy to maintain. That's a really good plant, is Carex. We're looking at more of those iris there. I'm going to spin here just to give you a quick glimpse of that color. Look at those ferns. And really nice landscape ready plants. We're looking at our 7-gallon Alberta spruce. And look at these beautiful plants here. Very nice full plants. I'll just spin here to show you the consistency of the crop. So here's another collection of plants that gives you summer color, and that's the Drift Rose series. Beautiful plants. Look at this crop here. I'm going to spin in. You can see nice heavy plants loaded with buds. Drift Roses. Here's another great landscape plant, and good quantities on them. Nice consistent crop is our 7-gallon Columnar Heads Juniper. You can see outside the dock here we're looking at our field grown product, and you know, the guys in the field grow a fantastic crop, and here we're looking at some 2.5-inch trees. We have a program called Quick Turn, so we dig some stock trees, put them on top of the ground, and you know, late in the season sometimes you get a nice job and you need some big specimen plants. Be sure to get with our team. This is the Quick Turn Specimen Field Program. Here we're looking at Liriope, and that's Big Blue. We also have Royal Purple, Silvery Sunproof,